Well, it's extremely dark, and as usual, almost all my footage is at night. Pretty much. Of course, since I just got home not too many hours ago, it was like 6:45, something like that. My nieces and nephews are over. And, they've been stuck in the house all day. But anyway, now this is something I wanted to show you guys, because really, I'm still not done with it. I'm in the process of finishing it. But this is a quad I got for my son many years ago at a Toys R Us. I really like these DUMARs. They're really one of my favorites, in fact. And anyway, so what I did is that this compartment here no longer has a little kitty battery. It has like one of those that you would use for like those wheelchair batteries that are 12 volts. Is a 12 volt AGM Duracell. Big guy in there. Really, I want to replace it with the real. Well, I was gonna get these packs. Right, they're like 200 amp hours. Not that much, but they really were a much better option. It was a lot better. I wanted to do that, but there's a big bat, like a 35 amp hour in here, little 12 volt. It has a lot of capacity. Anyway, the other things I wanted to do was that I wanted to actually install like some waterproof USB ports and a few other things, and do some cool wheel lighting and some other things. I want to get those guys in there. But the big thing is like these lights are here. I've had them on there for years, but I just never got the LEDs for them. Now I did, and so I actually custom did these. So that's all. The wiring is all running there really nicely. I need to get some red lights back here. That'd be cool. I want them to actually operate with the brakes, which would be really cool. I gotta figure that out. Also some other stuff I want to do down here. Definitely like the running lights, but I want to actually install the EL wire all around this, so get that guy going. I did this today because the previous antenna, like I said, I made it really cool for like fairy dust style or whatever, but it broke, and so I made this kind. And so yeah, I literally made this, and it looks really neat. If you step back, I mean, it's very, very visible. Sorry the light's kind of swamping it out, but that really is like a 35 watt hid in there. Yes, it's the only Power Wheel that actually has HID headlights. I put a spotlight in there and it works just fine. It's all glass and it's all good. But yeah, I did have an LED in there previously, but it would shock around and jock and all that, and it would fall out. So I just put this in there, and I did a really good job of doing it. I actually installed the HID kit right down the side of here. See it pretty well. And I got all the wires running real nice and neatly. And there's the HID right there. So, yeah, real HID kit. That is a real HID bulb, and it is bright. It is definitely bright. It does put out a little bit of heat, too. But, yeah. To demonstrate, I mean, you can see that I really have it aimed to the ground. I didn't put it up higher, but it has ooh, ouch, yes, very hot. Had to have a discussion with her about that. I just mounted like a little USB thing here just for now, because I didn't really have time to do the wiring that I wanted to. But yeah, I'm going to finish this guy up, put a few more things on there, and really, this is I think she's 4 now. My 4-year-old niece loves this thing. So, it's going to be time for some new tires soon, because, my God, she just runs through them like nobody's business. So I got a few other things to do. Bushings on the steering and some other stuff. But yeah, I've been keeping like this seat in really good condition. So that's really nice. But yeah, I was going to do a paint job, but this is perfectly fine. It's like a pink color, so it works. It used to be nice and red, but I'm not too worried about it. This kind of works for her. The other thing is that really, it's a lot of weight. I mean, it's taking a good 35-pound I mean, it's a heavy AGM battery, and I do want to convert this to lithium ion, and I'll save a little bit of weight, but not much. I was hoping to get like some front drive units in here, and I will eventually, you know. Now that I have the funds and the money, I can actually just go, yeah, let's just put them in. Some nice little front hub motors, and she'll be set. And then we can take it to like the beach and stuff, and I don't have to really worry too much about it. But yeah, it's a really cool little thing. I still have to fix reverse. I don't know why, but just all my electrical experience, just this simple thing, just makes you go, ah. But like I said, it has a very good spotlight. Let's go ahead and do that over here. And you can tell, yeah, it's very spotty. No problem with actually doing that. If we aim it up to the ceiling or something like that, you can see it is very bright, and it is a spotlight for sure. So this one's kind of aimed to the ground so it doesn't blind anybody. And, like I said, it puts a pretty good, decent swath of light in front. So you can actually see how that works right there. But yeah, it's not bad. And I know it's kind of hard to see with this camera, but yeah, it actually provides a decent amount of illumination to go ahead and see. It's definitely not a fog light. I have one of those, and I'll probably be installing something like that. Like I have some extra LEDs, just want to do something with. But for the most part, this is good. I really do want to do the hood, but it works, and I'm a big proponent of making sure that there's enough light so that they can see. So I got to do the other kids' bikes up in a little bit. I have one for the nephew, and the older niece, I got to do something for her bike. Actually, I got to get her a brand new bike because she doesn't really like riding a BMX, and I'm not giving her my Cannondale, so I'm just going to go ahead and get her like a cruiser or something like that, something I think she'll pick out. She doesn't usually get to pick out her own stuff. But like I said, it really looks neat. We could definitely do with some ground effects, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and do the EL wires, go at least around the seat and a few other things. And I think it would look pretty neat that way. And I definitely got to install an actual light switch and a few other things. Now, waterproof, of course, make it all, marine or, actual outdoor rated or car rated. I'll probably just install like the switch here or something like that. I could just have it operate as soon as the pedal over here works, and put like another switcher, but nah, I don't want to mess with that. I really do have to actually do the relay mod to that and get that out of the way, because there's a lot of current that runs through this little switch here. And then everything else after that should be just fine. But yeah, just miscellaneous small stuff just to go and get it out of the way. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Oh, I want to show you how I mounted this. Actually, you can't really see it. But I just used like some hose clamps on the bottom because that's actually metal down there. And it'll work just fine. So yeah, pretty neat. The only other thing I would really like to do, because this guy actually has like a battery meter here. And I do want to actually get like one that actually tells you the actual voltage, which would be nice. I think they sold those, so I'll be getting one of those soon. But other than that, it's her fun little toy. She likes it a lot, and everybody else is really amazed by it. They like it, and you do what you can to make the kids happy. Anyway, this is IME 503. Have a great one.